Hey guys, welcome back. Today's video is going to be what sold this weekend on eBay and Poshmark. I have 24 items sitting here that I'm about to ship out today, and I thought I would show you each item, tell you what it sold for, approximately how long it took to sell, and if I would pick it up again. So if that sounds interesting, definitely be sure to hit the thumbs up before you leave so that I know that I should keep doing these videos as often as I can. And if you aren't already subscribed, definitely consider hitting the subscribe button down below. It means a lot to me, and I always appreciate it. So today I have sales from Saturday and Sunday. I haven't had any sales this morning, so these are just from Saturday and Sunday. I have 24 items that are going out. I do have an extra 5 sales from eBay from this weekend that I'm not including in this because I'm still waiting for payment. I think all those came in, were sold yesterday, and I'm just waiting for payment. So I'm confident that the majority of those will be out the door tomorrow or the next day once I receive payment. Actually, 2 people already messaged me. One is going to pay on Thursday and one is paying later today. So yeah. Anyway, so those aren't included, but not a terrible weekend. $586 in gross sales. Once you remove the fees and average cost of goods for me, which is right about $5 per item, it brings it down to $348.80. Definitely not my best weekend, not my worst weekend. So fairly average. Average sale price for each item was $24.41. A lot of these items sold for under $20, which I'll share with you which ones those are. And 14 of these sales were eBay, plus the 5 that I'm not including in this video. So definitely a better eBay weekend. And then 10 were from Poshmark. 6 of the Poshmark items were actually a bundle. So it wasn't as many buyers on Poshmark, but that large bundle helped. So let's see, let's just jump right into it. All right, so I'm gonna start with eBay first. The majority of my sales are clothing, but I do have a couple of items here that are random. So this first one, I was really excited this finally sold because it took a little longer than I expected, but this actually sold last night from an offer that I sent out. I did not send out many offers this weekend. I think I sent out a few offers yesterday morning on eBay, which was Sunday morning. I didn't send any out on Friday night. I didn't send any out on Saturday. So Sunday morning I woke up and sent some offers on eBay. This was one of the ones that was accepted, a couple of these. And then I last night realized, I should send out some more offers on eBay and Poshmark, and it was like 9 o'clock Pacific time, and I did, and I just didn't get around to many of them. So most of these were just regular sales. So I don't know if any of them were actually offers on Poshmark, but so could I have had more sales this weekend? Probably if I had spent more time on offers, but it is what it is. So this is CP Shades. This is kind of a dress or a tunic. This is one of my favorite brands to pick up, and their brands or their tags are always a little hard to read because they kind of blend in. But this sold for $39. I did send out the offer on eBay and they paid shipping. So, and this has been sitting for probably a couple months, which is weird for this brand because I typically sell this pretty quick. I do think that and I'm not going to look at the listing, but I do think there was a very faint spot that I noted in the description. So that may be a contributing factor of why I didn't sell. It was very faint. But yeah, $39, a couple months to sell. I would definitely pick this up again. This is one of my favorite brands to resell. And this one's only been listed for a couple days, and Lucky brand I don't pick up all the time, but if I like the style or if it's a good size, I definitely pick it up if it's cheap enough. So I think I only paid $1 for this, and I know I only paid $1 for this. So very like a pink print, kind of boho look. This is a size 3X from Lucky brand, and perfect for spring and summer. So I'm not surprised that this sold quickly. This also was sent, I sent out an offer as soon as someone liked it on eBay, and that was yesterday morning. And so it sold for $18, and they paid shipping. So I mean, everything they paid shipping, but not a huge return, but a quick sell, and I would definitely pick that up again. So this one has been sitting for probably a year, and it had likers and watchers and stuff like that, but I do know the issue. This is one of the ones that had, I think, a little bit stretched out arms. It's a cropped it's knitted and knotted, which is an Anthropologie brand. I actually thought this was going to go like last Valentine's Day, and then I thought it was going to go this Valentine's Day, and sure enough, those came and went. But you can see kind of the arms were stretched out. I did note that in the description. This only sold for $10 because I sent out a low offer. I didn't have it priced high because of the arms. But I finally, someone finally got it. This I think was from the bins, so it didn't cost much, but I would not pick this up again if I noticed the arm issue. And also this brand, I have picked up and resold quite a few times, but it doesn't get too much for me in general. So yeah, so I would not pick up that item again. That brand I would probably pick up if I really like the style, if it was a good size, and if it was cheap enough, like in the $1 to $2 range. So, all right, this one was probably about 3 months this one took to sell. This is an Urban Outfitters brand called Life is Progress. I did like the kind of the pearl snaps and kind of the worn kind of faded. So Life is Progress, Urban Outfitters brand. This is an extra small and I thought it was adorable. I knew when I picked it up it wasn't going to get much, but I just, I like pearl snaps. So it took a few months, but it did sell for $19. I didn't, I got this at the bin, so it didn't cost much, probably cost $1, $1.50. I don't know if I would pick that up. I see that brand all the time and I pass on it the majority of the time. I think I just liked kind of the denim. It's just a classic, and the pearl snaps and kind of, so I don't think I would pick it up again because of the size. If it were a larger size, I think I would, but anyways, it sold, so I have no complaints. But yeah, $19 plus shipping, and yeah. This one did not take long to sell, probably a couple weeks, so I would definitely pick it up again. This is the Not Your Daughter's jeans. It's a size XL. You can see the tag. This is I think it's the Henley popover. At least that's what I wrote down. So, which is kind of a common style that they sell. A lot of people get, multiple of and multiple prints. I thought this was adorable because it had the lips all over it. I think that's lips. That's what I wrote. So this took a couple weeks to sell. It only sold for $24. This I did send out. I think actually all of these so far I sent out offers yesterday morning and they accepted on eBay. So this sold for $24 plus shipping. And I thought this style did better, but when I looked up comps, very hit or miss. And I decided, I think I priced it right about 35. And when I sent out the offer for 24, someone accepted. So I think it's cute. I'm glad it's going to your home. I probably would have worn it in a video. I should have worn it in this video, but it has to go out today. So that would not be fair. But I would pick it up. So, all right. This I did not get at the bins, or it was not cheap. I think I paid probably about $10 for this. Will I be able to figure this out quickly? All right. So this is a really beautiful blazer. And the brand is McGinn, MCGINN, exclusively for Nordstrom. It's in gold, so it's a little hard to read. But it's absolutely beautiful. It kind of has Nancy Reagan vibes, but absolutely beautiful. I did find this exact jacket had sold a couple times. I think the most it had sold for was right about $150, and then some of them had sold for right around the 100 range. So I priced it $149, basically $150. And this has only been listed for a few weeks. It's a size 10. It looks, it's classic. But I got an offer yesterday for $89 and I had it at $149. And I almost immediately went to go counter, and then I just set it aside, thought, wait, I'm not, I think I had just woken up and was like, wait, I need to think about this, because $90 sale, should not be taken lightly. Now, ideally, because it had only been listed for a few weeks, it had, I think, 4 or 5 watchers on eBay. I don't know if it had any likers on Poshmark, but I was thinking, I should counter and try and get $15 to $20 more dollars. And then I just thought to myself yesterday afternoon, or you could just take it and it could be a really quick flip. Who knows how long it's going to take to sell for the price that you want. So it was a little bit lower than I was hoping for, but I'm very happy with the $90 sale. I would definitely pick this up again and pay full price as I did. So just absolutely beautiful. And all right, this one actually didn't take long to sell, which is surprising because, Free People can sit for 1.5 years for me, or, it can sell quickly. So it's just very hit or miss. This is just a Free People. I'm actually not sure if it's supposed to have some sort of lace, but it does have the holes all the way around. So, I mean, I didn't say it was missing any sort of tie or something that was supposed to go there, but yeah, it's a beautiful color and I like the boho style of it. I love the sleeve length, but this is a Free People blouse, extra small. This only took a couple weeks to sell. It only sold for $16, but again, I didn't pay much for it. It only cost me $1. So quick sale and yeah, not unhappy. Again, Free People and Anthro, if I like the style, I'll pick it up if it's $1 to $2. And that one I liked the style, so. All right, this is a pair of men's pants, Adriano Goldschmied. And this is the, I think it's the Protege, which I have sold this style a couple times. I believe this came in a spot box, but just kind of a chino pant and good condition. So this took a few months to sell. I think this was actually in the beginning part of December. So this has been listed since the beginning of December. So it took a few months. It sold for $22 and I do pick up this brand occasionally if it's cheap enough. I know someone asked in the comments if I have a better time with the men's AG and Hudson and some of those higher end brands than I do women's. This is a good example of it finally sold for $22 after 3 months. Maybe it's the color, although this is kind of a classic color. It also isn't super unique. And I sold a pair of green, exactly like this, but a green color, and those sold quicker and I think for a little more money. So it may have just been the color, but anyways, yeah, I'm happy it sold. And yeah, all right, so I've got, this is pretty random. I picked these up when I first started going to the bins and I heard someone say they pick up games, like video games. And so I would occasionally see video games at the bins and I would pick them up. This was in like one trip. I found them in like one bin. I know nothing about these games. In fact, that's one of the reasons why I like watching a lot of Josh, because he does know stuff about games. So when I hear from him, I kind of feel like I'm learning. I don't pick this stuff up anymore because I just don't know what I'm doing and I haven't put any effort into it. But these were sitting up in my loft for over a year without having been listed. I had this little bucket in a corner and I ignored it. And it was just this random stuff. I finally got around to listing some of it. Some of it has sold, actually quite a bit of it. And this finally sold. So this was a bundle of 5. I showed, they were all open. I showed, you know, I don't know anything about them. But anyways, so someone bought the bundle for $14 plus shipping. I don't think I would pick this up again because I think the bins charges per DVD, or not per DVD, per game, if I'm not mistaken. So it's not like a weight thing, which these would be fairly lightweight. It's more of a, like, I think they charge per dollar, like $1 per game. I could be wrong because it's been a while. But so if I paid $5 for this 5, you know, getting 14, easy to photograph. And I'm glad I finally am just getting rid of it. But yeah, it's not my sweet spot. But who knows? Maybe in the future. All right. Next up is a really adorable bag. I got this at the bins and I just loved the print. Little sport sack. It's got kind of sunglasses on it and good condition. This sold for $10 plus shipping. And yeah, I thought it was cute. It doesn't weigh anything. So I think I do like picking this kind of stuff up because you don't have to steam it. It doesn't require any effort to photograph and, you know, it's just easy. So I do like the easy stuff. So I probably would pick this up again at the bins. All right, next up is a pair of pants. I've only had these for a couple weeks, so these definitely sold quickly. And these were in a, I think, Thrift With Me video, but these are Anthropologie. I love the stock photo of these because it's kind of got the relaxed fit and ankle length, but this is the tag, size 31, which is why I picked them up. I can't remember what they cost. They weren't $1, but they were like $4 or $5, probably $5. So I picked them up because of the size and because I thought they were just a great spring summer pant. So yeah, these sold for $30 plus shipping and I'm super excited they're going to a new home. I would pick those up again. Yeah. All right, these surprised me at how long they took to sell because they're Prada. So I don't know. Prada, I went back and looked at my Prada sales and I haven't really sold any. I mean, these sold, let me start over. These sold for $50. So I'm quite happy with that. I know I got these at the bins, so, you know, and they don't weigh that much. So I would pick these up again for sure. However, they took 6 months to sell and that's just surprising to me. So I do need to, there's some dust on them from sitting on my rack for 6 months. So I do need to wipe them down, but they're a classic Prada shoe. There are some signs of wear, which I noted in the description. So I'm not sure if you're going to see on the heel. There's some, whoops, there's some wear, like if you can see on the toe. But I mean, I would wear these absolutely. And just a classic, absolutely classic. And you can see the size. So, I mean, not perfect condition, but condition I would wear. And they took a long time to sell. So I would pick them up again. I'm glad they sold. Someone sent me that offer. Absolutely going off to a home. So I was just, I don't know. Some of the Prada stuff, some of the designer stuff that I expect to sell very quickly doesn't. And it just always throws me off. So, all right, this next item is a dress that I actually got from Becky Park's live reseller auction on her YouTube channel. I know I've mentioned it on my live yesterday. I know I've mentioned it on my vlog. My face is itching, so. And I won an auction box. Like I bought one of the auction boxes and this was one of the items. And this, I'm surprised, sold so quickly because it's a petite, but it's a reversible dress from White House Black Market. Now it's a perfect, in my opinion, spring dress. And then I realized I actually didn't take a photo. No, it isn't reversible. Is it reversible? I didn't take a photo of it actually being reversed. Oh yeah, it is. Okay. So it's lined, so it can be the pink color or the black with floral color. I didn't take a picture of the pink side, but it still sold, and it sold for $20 plus shipping, and it's adorable. So, all right, last item. Let's see. No, last item. Something weird. So this is, again, something else I would pick up again just because it was at the bins. It weighs, I mean, it weighs nothing. Like this was probably cost me 10 cents. This was another one of those items like the games that was in this mystery box that I just didn't get listed for a while. So finally got it listed. It took probably 3 to 4 weeks to sell, I believe. I actually didn't look this one up. So I'm pretty sure it didn't take very long. Anyways, maybe a little longer. Anyways, it's a brush head. It only sold for $4.50 plus shipping, but it was probably $1 cheaper than what they could have gotten elsewhere. It's new, it's sealed, and just easy. So I would pick that up, even though it doesn't bring in much, just very easy for me. So, all right, moving on to Poshmark. So eBay, I had $365.50 in gross sales out of the 586. All right. Next up, Poshmark is a pair of Lululemon shorts that I'm really surprised kind of took as long as they did to sell. There were actually a few offers and they were just super low. But they're men's shorts. I think these are the commission shorts, at least that's what I wrote. I did try and do my research to figure out which ones they were, but it does have the pull tag, size 34. I can't remember if this had a small mark or if that was another pair. I think it was another pair of Lululemon shorts. Yeah, these are in good condition, I think. But they sold for $35. These took probably 4 or 5 months to sell, which is surprising to me. So I'm happy they sold. I would pick them up again, but yeah. All right, this is a Free People blouse. I believe this came in a swap box as well. If you don't know the swap boxes, any of my December videos were swap boxes. This is kind of a dark gray lace boho top, Free People top, and it's adorable. So I'm glad it sold. It sold for $20, and yeah, it took probably, that was kind of closer to the end. No, that was kind of in the middle of December. So it's basically been about 3 months since it's been listed, and that's not terrible for Free People, so I'll take it. All right, this next group of items is actually a bundle of 6 items. And she was so sweet. She sent me a message. She created her bundle. She sent me a message and she said, I'm going to think about this overnight. And then she came back the next day and said, okay, I'm ready to purchase, but do you want to weigh the items to make sure it doesn't go over the weight limit? I've never had any Poshmark person inquire about that. I thought that was so nice because sometimes buyers don't realize that there is a limit. And so anyways, it is definitely under the 5 pound limit. I thought it was very sweet of her. So anyways, all right, so she got 6 items. A few of these were very low priced items because I've had them for about 1.5 years. And so I will tell you, like one I only had listed for $9, one I only had listed for $15. The other ones were kind of $20 to $35 in listing price. And I do have a bundle discount automatically applied for 30% off of anything more than 2 items, I think. So yeah, she just got the bundle discount that was applied. So this is a beautiful kind of mauve lace top, and this is by the Nordstrom brand Hinge. I don't pick up this brand very often, but I loved this color and I loved this top. So I am glad it's going to someone because I just think it's beautiful. And so, yeah, I'm gonna put my bundle right here. This is a Brandy Melville. It's a flannel, and this is a one size fits most, and just kind of a classic. So the bundle, I should have said, sold for $101.50, and it was originally priced before the 30% off at $145. So a good deal in my opinion, and some of this stuff was, like I said, lower priced. So, all right, I loved these pair of pants. They're kind of an animal print and they do have some texture to them, which I personally like. These are Zara. I got these, I think, at the bins. But these are a size 8 and just fun. So kind of a skinny leg. And those have been listed. I think the Hinge top, I don't know how long that's been listed. It's been listed for probably about 5 to 6 months. The Brandy Melville has been probably listed for about that time. And these have probably been listed for somewhere between 3 to 4 months. So I would not pick up any of those if they weren't at the bins or at $1 a day for like $1. But yeah, style wise, I like them. So I don't know. And they sold, and not in an unreasonable amount of time. This did take about 1.5 years to sell. So I don't think I would pick this up again, but I don't know. So it's a size 8. I like it. It's with my old background, which that means it's definitely over 1 year old. Before I started eBay, probably one of the first items I picked up to resell. It's Topshop, and it's just kind of a semi-sheer blouse. It's my style, which is why I picked it up, but I'm not picking up much Topshop these days, so I don't think I would pick this up. And this I had brought down closet clear out to $9, so I'm happy it's going in this bundle, but I don't think I would pick that one up again. This is a pair of J brand. I like these because these are high rise, and they also have a really fun print on the sides, which is fun. And have a lot of stretch, which is like, they're almost kind of like the jegging material, but J brand and skinny and fun. So, and then I think the last item of this bundle, this I think came in a spot box as well, I believe. It's Cloth and Stone. It has this adorable little tie, and I only pick up this brand. This is sometimes sold at Anthropologie, Nordstrom Rack, possibly some boutiques and other places, but I don't pick up this brand unless it's $1 or $2. Kind of smells like it has a little bit of a perfume scent. So, I mean, not like strong, but just like very faint. Just moving it by me. Anyways, hopefully that's not a problem because I get it shipped out today. But I think it's great basic. So that's that bundle of 6 items. Okay, 2 more things. This actually weren't a video. I was tempted to keep it, but just because I think it's beautiful. This is the Kimchi in Blue, and so it's Urban Outfitters. I picked it up because I knew I could probably wear it in a video, and I just thought it was beautiful. This was only $1 or something, so I didn't pay much for it. It's a size large. It's very, sheer, kind of oversized boho, and I loved the neckline. This sold for $15, and yeah, I got a video out of it, wearing it. So I would pick it up again because that was kind of my intention, and I'm happy it sold. So, and there was some interest on it. So I think it's adorable. And then this last item was from a swap box as well. This one surprised me because I woke up and it was a full price sale on Poshmark. And this was a brand that was kind of new to me. That was a retro kind of pinup brand. So I believe this came from, I can't remember who this came from. But it's a dress with kind of polka dots, and it's very, very fitted. It does have some stretch, but it was a tight fit on the mannequin. So it stopped staring, and yeah, everyone left comments that it was a popular brand. Whoops. So yeah, this sold for $49, and that was probably near the end. I think that was near the end of December. So this took a couple months to sell. Has this cute bow in the back. And I didn't pick this up, but I will definitely keep my eye out for this brand because I looked it up and I was like, oh, they've got a lot of fun styles. So, whoops. So yeah, so that's my sales from Saturday and Sunday. I don't think I had any sales on Friday, and I don't think none of these were from this morning. There were a couple sales that came in this morning, but they haven't paid yet. So not bad for 2 days, pretty average for me, and I'll take it. But now I have to get everything shipped off and out the door. So hit the thumbs up if you like these what sold and the background of everything, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.